Hello, I would like to show you my amazing vibrams. This is what they look like. I got these almost 2 years ago, and I've been telling people that I was going to do a video blog on them, or a review of them, and I haven't, so now I'm officially doing it, and I will tell you why they're awesome. I think everyone should have some. First, they feel delicious, and I hate stuff between my toes. Usually, that's what people will say, is that, oh, well, I don't like flip-flops, I don't like anything between my toes, and neither do I. But these you can't even really feel. I mean, I guess for the first few days they might be a little weird, but what ends up happening is after you're used to wearing them for a long time, well, not even that long, for a couple days, whenever you put on normal shoes, it feels like you're wearing mittens because, you know, there are as many nerve endings and stuff in your feet as there are in your hands. They're like your bridges to the world, so your toes are supposed to be able to run around and be crazy. And let's see what else. They're not hard to walk in. You feel like you're barefoot, which means I found out that I actually would really pound the ground with my feet, and I thought I was a light walker, but my heels really come down on the ground, and these don't let you do that. So I guess even though your heels can't really feel it because of the cushion in a lot of sneakers, your spine and stuff still feels it. So these don't let you do it, and they make you walk much lighter, and they're amazing for your feet. Some people say, oh, well, they don't have arch support, and I will tell you that I had flat feet my entire life until I went raw and started walking around barefoot all the time, and then my arches grew and I had arches. True story. So anyway, what else? Well, the only beef I had with these ones was that on one shoe, I think it was the left one, but I'll just show you here on the right one, this little spot back here was a little bit tight for the first maybe month I had these shoes, and so before I wore them, I'd have to really stretch out the back. And actually, I'll just sit down and show you how to put them on and take them off. The first few times you put them on and take them off, it'll take a while to do. But, so here they are. They're sandy because I just got back from the beach, so shake them out. And like I said, these are a couple years old, so they age extremely well. And you can put them in the washing machine when they're dirty and wash them and then hang them out to dry. These cost me about 85 bucks. They're the lesser expensive end of Vibrams. My husband has some with a really thick tread on the bottom because this tread is really thin, like it's probably, I don't know, a couple millimeters thick. And his were more expensive. They were, I think, 115 or so. You can see my awesome Vibrams tan. Anyway, so when you put them on, you get your toes in each of the little thingamabobs, little toe areas. And, see, I did it wrong. Especially if you do yoga, you might be used to like spreading out your toes, which I know might look weird, but it's actually really helpful for yoga. And when you put them on, you just do that, make sure they're in there really good, and then you cup the heel around, make sure you're in the heel really well, and then you tie the strap on the top. These are bright blue, and I love them. I get a lot of questions about them from random people, but I will eventually get some black ones and be covert because I kind of want to wear them all the time, and if I'm like dressed up, then bright blue avatar shoes might be a little weird. So Vibrams, I have no connection with them, but these shoes are amazing, and I really do think that humans are supposed to watch where they go, because although I don't feel sharp things on my feet, if there's a huge rock sticking up, like, you know, a couple inches above the ground and I step on it, then I'm going to feel it. It's not going to stab me in the foot, and it doesn't. Obviously, you can see that this tread is still pretty doggone good after a couple years. But I do feel it. But I also think that it's natural that we're supposed to have some attention on where we're putting our feet. I think that that's something that we're supposed to do, because I know whenever I used to go hiking, and even now when I go hiking and I have to look at where I'm going, I would usually start feeling really good after a while, like something was happening in my brain that I really liked. And, ooh, I wonder who that was. And also, I think that it's really good because your toes can grip, and your toes can kind of really feel what the ground feels like, and your feet can too. I often notice myself walking beside sidewalks in the grass right next to them, because you might not notice how soft and delicious the ground is versus walking on concrete or asphalt. So we're supposed to walk on ground, which is more like, you know, I mean, it's comparable to carpet, even though it's softer than carpet, but generally, I think that these will show you that you are a much more mobile person than you thought. I always wanted to start jumping and running around like a little kid whenever I would put them on for the first few months I had them. So anyway, they're amazing. Get them. And also spiritually, I think that it helps us to connect a lot more, be able to feel the lower parts of our body that we usually don't. So anyway, that is the deal on Vibrams. They're Vibrams. Here is, well, I don't think you can really see that, but they're easy to find, and maybe I'll put a link down below just because they're amazing. And if you're at all interested in a happy, healthy lifestyle, I would get a pair. Also, I mean, they run the same or cheaper than sneakers, and you can wash them in the washing machine. Why not? So anyway, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions, and take care.